Royal Rich Rising Grand Divine Tribe, it's your girl Oshun Messenger here with another message from the waves. As you can hear behind me, the seagulls are outside and they have a lot to say. So let's go ahead and tap into the energy and see what's going on. Hope you guys are finding yourselves waking up, feeling refreshed and feeling positive, and as always, showing gratitude to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and the most important, the Most High. Right now I'm trying to balance my energy because I feel a lot of things going on. A lot of confused people right now, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, a lot of heaviness. And it's not my energy, so I know exactly where it's coming from. Cards want to stay hidden today. What popped out? Knight of Wands. Keep these how they are. This came out sideways. And I do have a couple things to focus my attention on today. So I'm going to make this a brief message. I'll keep this for the last. Let's see what fell out sideways. All right. 10 of Wands, heavy load. As I just said, brink of collapse, responsibilities, over limit, overwhelmed, almost there, overloaded, done. And that's exactly how a lot of karmic energies are feeling right now. Their whole world has fallen. The Tower of Babel has collapsed. So a lot of people are having a lot to deal with, a lot of heavy burdens, as it says. As you see, it looks like she has had to pack up everything and had to turn the opposite way, and even has stuff on top of her head, a heavy load within the mind, overloaded, feeling like they're done, they're past their limit. On the flip side, for us, Divine Collective, lay your burdens down. And that is correct. The energy that I'm feeling is not my own. A lot of the energies that you all are feeling are not your own. So go ahead and release those and readjust your crown. Get your priorities back straight. Delegate responsibilities, because a lot of us are also carrying a heavy load from karmic energies that put us in a burden state. And so go ahead and prioritize what's most important to you, and take what is needed to be done first and foremost, and go ahead and execute that. And things that are not of as importance, put those to the side for a time, and just realign yourself right now, because the energy is off kilter, and that's exactly why it came sideways. It's teeter-tottering for both sides. So Divine Tribe, just stay in alignment, ground yourselves. I'm going to have to do that today as well, is find some grounding energy, because it's topsy-turvy at the moment. Next card, Ace of Wands. Time for reflection, holding back, repression, turning into your intuition, taking care of yourself, and self-love. That is correct. A lot of us are holding back our energy from energy vampires that try to siphon every last drop from us, and I do quite mean that literally. For those of us that are direct lineage of Yeshua, they're basically trying to re-crucify us on the daily and continually. When Yeshua was crucified, they had to put him through the ultimate most pain, because that's how they were able to energy siphon off of his divine power. And so at this time, a lot of us are holding back our energy, and we're taking time to take care of ourselves and show ourselves self-love. after coming out of being selfless and having empathetic hearts for those who had no hearts. On the flip side of the Ace of Cups, overflowing love. I love this card because whether it's in the down or if it's in the right, it's overflow. So continue to turn into having a blissful mindset. Know that romantic success is coming, new romance is coming, flowing emotion. That is it. Joy. After coming out of traumatic bondage and from, I would say, what is the word? Trauma bonding. A lot of people want to trauma bond at this time. Archangel Michael and Raphael, please block any communicative disruptions at this time, because I know a lot of karmic entities and deities and demonic spirits don't want this message to get out. That's why they've been trying to stop me from giving it in the first place. So I'm just going to continue on as the Most High has instructed me to do, and tune in to the positive energy, which would be joy. Flowing emotions, guys. Taking those negative emotions and basically release them into the water, like I keep saying, and just letting yourself overflow within yourself. As you see, the water is flowing back into the water. It's the same water, but it's flowing back into itself. And I love that. And that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing, is having emotions that flow over with abundance. I like that card. Next card. Eight of Swords. Release limited beliefs. Mental strength. It is up to you. Take back your power. You're set free. You've escaped. And conquer your self-doubt. After escaping, it can be hard to, or challenging. It's not very hard, but it is a challenge to, in your mind, know that you are set free. Might not be set free completely because, you know, you're still around energies that were coming up against you, but you are set free from the emotional baggage and bondage and trauma bonding of past relationships. It's time to take back your power and stand 10 toes down continually, because these energies are going to continue to try and be manipulative and deceivers. So now that you have taken that wrapping off of your eyes, don't allow yourself to feel self-entrapped. Don't allow yourself to have those negative thoughts of doom and gloom. Don't let these drama kings and queens try to keep your hands tied and keep you paralyzed and keep you in crisis. We are free, you guys. See the lighthouse in the back, it's shining. Like I said, a lot of us were lighthouses to a lot of these people that try to ultimately just crucify us and take our power. And a lot of them are going to want to touch the fringe of your robes, your royal robes. Don't allow them to, because that's your power. It's not meant for them. Asheo. Magician. Again. The pre-manifest plan, establish a clear vision, thoughts becoming things, inception point. As you see, the power is returning to the magician, and that can be for the flip side, and that can be for the divine collective and for karmic energies. Our power is being returned to us as it rightfully should be. And the magic that was thrown towards us from these demonic energies is being returned as well to them. Resourceful creator, willpower, influence, master manifester, inspired action, concentration, resourceful intellect, correct? And we are going to continue to use our own free will, our willpower, to be able to take what we've been through, the experiences that we have endured and that we have learned from, and become influences. And I know that a lot of divine tribe out there, ones that are going through things and those that do want to speak up for themselves, might find yourselves at a point of really not knowing how to carry out that pursuit. And take it from me, this time last year, I wasn't even dibbling and dabbling into tarot, because growing up in a religious background, I was taught that it was a form of negative divination. And so I was a little scared about going down my roads and travels as far as tarot. But one thing I will say is that I, without a doubt, cannot deny that there is power in the cards and that truth lies in the cards, because it literally saved my life. Had I not followed my intuition and heard my ancestors tell me and guide me along this path, I would not be alive to be able to tell my testimonies and tell of my tests and trials that I've overcome. So for Divine Collective, those of you that haven't found your voice yet and are wanting to tell your stories and rewrite the stories that were tried to be set in stone, set in permanent marker, wanting to rewrite the stories that people try to write for your life. For those of you that are wanting to step up and step out and be able to express yourselves and might not know how to be an influence to others, just take it gradually. That's how it goes. You know, it's levels to this, stepping stones to this. And so just start out small and just work your way up. That's the best way that I can say that. And be resourceful. You don't have to have a lot. I am balling on a budget, and that's okay. I just take the things that are aligned and that are meant for me. Doesn't matter if it's from Dollar Tree. You know, you just start off simple and basic. Take those little things as you see in the background. You know, it's just a few little things, but you put it together and it can make a big manifestation, because we're manifestors. So take inspired action, concentrate on your goals, concentrate on your own free will and not the bended will of others, not the misinformed story guidelines that people have put upon us. Use that intellect and go ahead and be that master manifester, Archangel Michael. I know, they're mad. They don't want this to get out because, you know, it's a positive influence, and that's what I want to be, is a positive influence. I don't want to take what I've been through and let it corrode me and erode me and tarnish me and make me not want to continue being a positive vibe for others who are going through the same situations as I am or have come up out of. Ashil. And for this card, which fell out first, but last, the first shall be last and last shall be first. Off your feet. Shameless flirt, over the top, adventurous, rebellious, energetic, confident, charmer, excited, heroic, travel, sexy. This card comes out a lot as well, and it's one of my favorites because, one, I love horses, and I love that wild hearts can't be broken. Genuine, true spirits can't be broken. And that's a lot of what had to do with karmic energies coming our way. They wanted to break us in every which way. But we are shameless. Forget the flirt part, you know, forget the fantasizing or the romanticizing. It's not about lustfulness. It's about being shameless about what we've gone through, healing trauma that we've been through since childhood, and going out and still being our energetic child selves, being adventurous, being a little rebellious, you know, going against the grain, going against the norm, going against modern day norms. So just keep being confident and don't allow anybody to take your charm and your sexiness away from you. Don't let people take your essence away from you. You are who you are, and you are from the Most High. And so just continue to ride off into the sunset with the Most High. Ashel. And I'm not even going to do the flip side for this one because I want to leave it on a positive note. For karmic feel, you know, We are all karmic to somebody, you guys, and some of us choose to heal, and we choose to look at our shadow sides and to look at the dark and light sides of us and balance ourselves out and to find ourselves in a tranquil, wavy state. And so I just encourage you all, whether you are karmic energy or you are on the flip side, on the divine side, I just encourage you guys to continue to grow, to continue to flourish, and to continue to sow seeds of positivity and love and light. Now, that doesn't always mean that you are supposed to give that love and light to everybody. Do not allow everybody, like I said, to touch the fringe of your robes, your real robes, because they will knock the power out of you as they did Yeshua. And for those of us that are divine lineage of Yeshua, as he said, they hated me first, and so they will hate you as well. But just know that the love of the Most High covers all, and love prevails and conquers all. So hold to the truth and hold on to the truth of you. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. I have said it, and so it is so. Ashe, ashe, asheo.